Hey, what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? All right, today is Tuesday, June 23rd. It is 5:15 p.m. I'm back. I hope you guys are still voting. I hope you guys are subscribing to the channel. You guys are what make it happen. Yeah, it keeps me coming back. Plus, I like doing it. I like kicking it with y'all. Let's get some cards. Let's get some sign of the times. What's going on out here? What's going on out here, Spirit? What are we experiencing here, huh? Which way is the water flowing? For the collective energy. Remember that time is fluid, so whenever you see this message, it's when you're meant to see it. It's a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest. Ooh, y'all see that? Or did you hear it? Or you didn't see it? Scared me. What's going on here, y'all? Alright, what's the message for the collective? Alright, Spirit says slow it down. Just go with the flow. We have angel numbers and the moon. Emotions. What's the water, right? Confirmation. 14, 23 could be significant. You could be seeing a lot of angel numbers, a lot of mirror numbers. 11, 11, 12, 12. We have 10, 20 here. We got 91. Okay. We got 10027. Zip code 272 could be a house number. Apartment 1. Okay. 2 people sitting down for breakfast. Okay. Confirmation. That's somebody's confirmation. We have lucky, good luck, and obstacles. 10 and 5. Okay, so there's something that you could be struggling with or trying to overcome. Something that's standing in your way is a barrier. It's something that's like stopping you from going forward, right? From going where you want to go. Like, it's not, it's not just a smooth transition. It's like things that need to be done, or things that need to be handled or taken care of, cleared up. Yeah, because it got to be cleared up. We got medical staff, some kind of healing you need to do. It may feel like it's huge, but it's really not. It's all in your perception, right? It's all in how much resistance you give it. Let's go with the witches, the modern witches. Uh-oh, where you going? Where you going? New opportunity, new beginning, work. So this could be a new work opportunity. It's something that's going to bring you stability. I feel like you've been seeing angel numbers, and you're seeing these angel numbers because, hang on, y'all. Come on. I can't even do it. There we go. I don't know what's wrong with that shit, man. You could be having electronic issues, because I know I have been taking a leap of faith. Honestly, yeah, for this new beginning. So we're going to get down to it. Let's see. Let's see, first of all, the confirmation. What's the confirmation, Spirit? All right. Okay. This one. 3 of Swords in the reverse. Releasing heartache, heartbreak. You've been praying, asking for a sign. You've been seeing it, right? Listen. 10 of Swords. Yeah. You've been, this is your sign that, yes, this is clearing up. You're overcoming it. You may still feel some residual energy from it, but, that's, emotional. You may feel emotionally about it, Work. Put it in your work, Spirit said. Transmute it. That's what everybody's doing. Everybody's there. Everybody's sharing their life in one way or another on the internet these days. That's really like the only kind of socializing that people are really doing, besides going to physical work and being outside to, do whatever. I don't know, people still go out and to clubs and shit, you know. I don't know. I don't see it. You know. Nah. Yeah. All right, so yeah, and then that's right up under your emotions as well, right? So you're definitely putting, you're transmuting it. You're turning your pain into a bag, into finances, into some kind of stability, good luck, money, finances. But there's still something here, but we're gonna get to it. So you're transmuting it, right? You're creating, right? You're creating with your with your physical, how you feel on the inside, right? About your past, about your relationships, about your upbringing, right? Whatever it is. And it's all good, right? Because at this day and age, it's like you really ain't got nobody to talk to. You know what I mean? So you releasing it is you releasing it any way you release it, and your healing can help, can help other people. But there's something about your stability, something that you need to bring an ending to and take that chance, that leap of faith, right? You may even need to put a little fun in your life. All right? A little bit, not a lot. Some laughter, some friends. Go play miniature golf or something like that. Oh, look, and he's turning up right. Yeah, you got your guard up. You've been through a lot of things, right? A lot of betrayals, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of disappointments. Who's watching you? You learned a lot of lessons. And you learn how to heal from it. You learn how to protect yourself. You've overcome. You still have scars. You still have, wounds. Definitely. You still have wounds, right? That aren't quite healed yet. Right? But your luck is changing. Listen, I'm telling you, this is what it is. It's from your past. Right? Yeah, you still have some wounds that you need to heal. A lot of trauma, right? In your hands, it's like you've been fighting. Your hands are bandaged like a fighter, like a boxer, right? You got this one, and you got them back there that you've overcome. You fought. You really fought for whatever this is, you know what I mean? You fought for your right to heal in the way that you're healing, because a lot of people may not approve of it. You already know that saying, what goes on in the house stays in the house. Yeah, it keeps you sick. It keeps you sick too. Okay, so this is about your past, right? And there's an obstacle here. There's something about your past that is hindering you from moving forward. All right, there's still something that needs to be healed. Somebody may want to apologize to you in some way, shape, or form. But, I feel like you look at this like a setup, because you don't really trust this energy. Your hands are down, you're not open to receive it because it's like a trick. You got your guard up. What's going on here, Spirit? And this is possibly something that this relationship, all right, whoever this is from your past, all right, this seems like a huge obstacle for you. But I feel like Spirit wants you to, trust him first and foremost, right? But you know that mountain can be moved, right? Now it's how. How do you move this mountain? Ooh, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. What's on the bottom? Choices. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. This is something that's destined. It's right. It's destined to happen, right? Wow, there's a lot going on here with this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So yeah, there's been this is like the wheels of destiny, right? The wheels of fate, because it's like now somebody's on the bottom or the top, you know, somebody was on the top, now they're on the bottom, looking at the other person, right? That's what definitely I'm getting here. There's a blockage here. What is that blockage, though, Spirit? Somebody could possibly want to come in and block you from moving forward. With this Six of Cups, like I said, you're very leery of this person. Your luck has changed. You've grown. You've overcome a lot of things. Your finances, you got some stability. And then this person's coming in with this cup. Like, this is very sugar-coated. Like a motherfucker. There's a lot of sugar in it. All right? So somebody could just be like love bombing. You know, just being a little over the top. You know, very persistent in a way. Because, yeah, something's changed here. And I feel like this is what the obstacle is. This person, this energy here. Give me some more on this mountain. This is what I want to know. What's this mountain, Spirit? What is this obstacle in the collective's way? Look at this. The Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Instability. The Fool. You're taking that leap of faith. Somebody doesn't want you to do this. Somebody don't want you to move forward. They don't want you to heal. Somebody sees you healing. Somebody sees that. Somebody sees that you have turned your life around in some way, shape, or form. And you've gotten creative, and you know what I'm saying? And you're using whatever you had to go through. You know, you're using it to be creative with it, right? You're not using it to be in a low vibration into where we can be 12-12. Come on, Spirit. Didn't I tell you that? 12-12. There you go. It's like you're not, self-sabotaging yourself. You're not resentful. You're not in an energy of self-defecation. You're not crying and whining and not taking care of yourself, not combing your hair. You ain't took a bath and shit. You're on drugs. You're not in that energy, right? Even though this was painful with the 3 and the 10, that's 13 swords. That's 13 swords. Spirit said it's justice, though. It's what's fair. That's fair. Because somebody's definitely been trying to create some kind of imbalance, especially around your finances. All right, take that how it resonates. Ace of Cups in the reverse. King of Swords in the reverse. 7 of Swords in the reverse. Whatever lie, communication, things, whatever was being done in a deceptive way to try to create blockages, and it's a Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. It's like the tables turned. The tables have turned. Yes. Listen. Ace of Pentacles, you get it, and somebody is feeling like, what have I done? Somebody could be stressing. Somebody's definitely worried about some things that they've done. That they've probably done to you. That's why they're coming towards you as strongly as they are. You know what I'm saying? But you don't trust this person. This is somebody that you don't trust this person at all. You don't. This person betrayed you a few times. Okay? What's going on here? And now the shoe is on the other foot. Yeah. Ooh, yes it is. Yes, 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. It could be family. Look, 9 of Swords in the reverse. The Empress in the reverse. 9 of Pentacles. You see them? Yep. This could be a mother. A baby's mother. A woman that has children. Somebody, yeah. They didn't regret. There was no regret. This is a family member, the Empress. 9 of Swords in the reverse. They don't regret it. That's you, the 9 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles. You're self-sufficient. What you did was, baby, you took that shit and you planted seeds with all of it. And when you heal, you can change the fruit. You can change the quality of the fruit. You hear me? It'll become a new fruit. Stop playing. Yes. This 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. This is instability. This is disloyalty. Look, competition. Stop playing. Yes. Yes. Somebody was competing with you. A Queen of Cups in the reverse. I'm telling you, this is a mother. This is a mother, a woman, a child that has children, but they're not very nurturing. They're not. Ooh, look at that shit. The devil in the reverse. Lord, listen. Listen, listen, listen. Linda, listen to me. There go that 6 of Pentacles. It was not fair. It was unjust. They did not give to you. Somebody wanted you to stay in a toxic, karmic energy. There was a relationship. There was a connection here. Okay? And ain't nothing but women out here. Ain't nothing but women, feminine energy out here. You got the Queen of Cups, the 5 of Wands, all women. The 2 of Pentacles, one woman. The Empress. The 9 of Swords, feminine energy. The 10 of Swords, feminine energy. Yeah, this is a lot of feminine energy. A lot of pheromones I'm hearing. Look, judgment. Somebody's under judgment. Yes, yes, yes. Ooh, and who is this? King of Wands. Here we go. Here we go. As minute I said, it was all women out here. The 2 of Swords in the reverse. The Knight of Swords in the reverse. 5 of Cups. Who is this King of Wands? You could be the King of Wands. With all this energy here, out here. If you're a man, this could be a baby's mother, your mother, or a feminine, like a sister. An older sister. The Sun. Ooh, Spirit said that's it. An older sister. Yeah. Somebody, there's a feminine in your energy that was in this 10 of Pentacles with you. In this foundation. That had a lot to do. There's somebody that did a lot of things to cause a lot of confusion in your life, especially when it came to your family, your stability, your husband, your home, your children, and shit like that. Yeah. Somebody caused a lot of dysfunction. Oh my goodness, who are these folks, man? Why? Look, 9 of Cups. Listen. You learned how to love yourself. Like I said, you turned that pain into power. Yes, you did. You got a lot of achievements, a lot of, with that 9 of Cups. Now, if it was a 10 of Cups, then that would be wish fulfillment, right? But we see that you're the only one with these 9 of Cups. There's nobody else there with you, so that's love you had to give to yourself, right? You had to learn how to love yourself. Love who you were. Regardless of all the shit that was going on around you. I'm getting cold. Regardless of all that shit that was going on around you, and whoever was out here pushing the narrative, you know what I mean, that tried to become a blockage in your life because they see you taking this leap of faith, right? They see you overcoming some heartache, and how you're using it to help not just yourself, but others. And it's also becoming, baby, that's the truth, stability for you. right? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Listen, Chariot, forward movement. Yes, you're moving forward. Yes, you are, and that's justice. Listen, and there go that second Ten of Swords, and you overcome that. Yes, yes. Six of Pentacles, man. Listen, you overcome that Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it's a change. Yeah, and it's unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? It really is unfortunate that it had to just even go that way. We should be walking side by side, right? Nobody leading, nobody following, But then I can't really say that because in order for us to move forward, there's always, we got to depend on spirit, right? Yeah. How about that? Yeah. Like I said. Anyway, let me see. I got a few more cards. I'll give y'all a couple more minutes. We got the Eight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. And the Eight of Cups in the reverse. What's going on here, Spirit? There's a lot of things that could have happened, that could have went down, that really had you in your head and had you stuck and had you wondering, had you feeling fucked up. You know what I mean? Right. But, it became your motivation. Your motivation to keep moving forward. Your motivation to put it out, to open up that fucking closet and clean out that closet, right? Yeah. Clean up on under the bed. Do that shadow work. That's what it did. Like Iyanla Van Zandt 40 Days and 40 Nights, is it? Or is it the other one coming out the basement, moving up into the attic, right? Without thinking. And basement dwelling and living in basement behavior. Then we get up to the first floor, right? And we, it's nice up here. We got windows up in this motherfucker, right? But we can get real comfortable on the first floor. But it'd be noisy on the first floor, I promise you, right? So, and and we want to move up, right? Yeah, we want to elevate. We want to go up to the attic in our thinking. Thinking in our highest self, recognizing, the behaviors, and that shows in how you live, right? What we got here? We got, we got the Ten of Cups. We got the Hierophant. And then we got the Page of Wands in the reverse. Having wish fulfillment and having others around to be receptive and to also, for you to receive it, right? Because we can't always just be give and don't receive, because then who the fuck are, what are we basing our energy off of, right? Two of Cups in the reverse. The Lovers in the reverse. The Three of Cups in the reverse. Woo, child. There's a lot of chaos and confusion. Yeah, a lot of toxicity, that basement behavior, right? Page of Wands in the reverse. Not listening to your intuition, right? Following the leader. Going along to get along. Just so you don't feel alone. Right? So putting up with anything, right? We ain't doing that. Nah, we ain't doing that. With the Six of Pentacles on the bottom of that. We're not giving and receiving to people that are not giving and receiving back. And it's not just that, because we're not just about, if I ain't giving that unless I'm getting some, because that's some bullshit, right? We already know how that ends up. But using our discernment and recognizing when people are overstepping their boundaries, right? Or when they're trying to, energy harvest, and you use your discernment. And don't listen, and don't be feeling sorry when you have to let go, because you gotta be true to yourself. You gotta be true to yourself, true to who you are. That's what the journey's about. Whew. 4 Wands in the reverse. The the Hermit in the reverse, Temperance in the reverse, the Nine of Swords. Somebody's in regret. Somebody didn't listen to their intuition. Somebody with the Temperance in reverse. And because they was doing shit they had. This is what I'm talking about, right? Somebody really fucked themselves up. You know, because they're out here, they're doing mischievous shit. They done betrayed you over and over and over again. They were creating havoc and shit in your life. Just getting in the way. Attempting to, right? Just to, slow you down, right? Make you want to give up because it was too hard, but it was somebody that just kept putting obstacles and trying to fuck with your emotions and your headspace so that you couldn't focus on what you was doing, nigga. However that is, right? Somebody could just like to keep up a lot of shit, around you, and that, therefore, instead of you focus on work and going where you gotta go and doing what you gotta do, right? Now you gotta deal with some bullshit over here because somebody creating drama, and you know what I'm saying? Making phone calls and, all kind of shit, man. Just crazy to me. Just listen. 6 of Wands, man. Listen. Yes, you got victory. Listen. You defended yourself. The 5 of Swords, yeah. Now this is giving me the energy like you way out the way, right? And then you got somebody that's stalking you and following you and trying to catch you while you're sleeping and shit. You know what I mean? That's what that gives me. Trying to sneak, when somebody you wouldn't suspect. So that way, they got to do it. They can't do it in your face because they're cowards, right? They can't tell you how they feel about you because they're cowards. This is somebody that will do shit behind your back, try to sabotage you in ways, Yeah. Want you to give up. Give up whatever it is you got going on, but there's a lot of people that admire you. All right? They admire your struggle. Hold on, guys. Hey, y'all. Sorry about that. But let me tell you, right? After this phone call, I started picking up the cards. I started picking up the cards. But anyway, let's get back into this. That was an important phone call. All right. Where we at? Where we at here? Anyway, you guys are doing what you need to do, right? You turned the bullshit, whatever it was, you know what I mean? Whatever bullshit was done. However, it caused you pain and made you rethink your relationships, made you have to go in a different direction, take a chance on yourself. There's still a relationship. There's still something, or someone that's in your energy. Yeah, that's, trying to, or maybe this is something that they've done in the past, right? Maybe this has already happened. You've already overcome this mountain, Maybe you've already told it to get out your way, right? The Death card, listen. Maybe this is already done, right? The Knight of Wands in the reverse, the Hangman in the reverse, Temperance in the reverse, conflict, chaos, and confusion. Yeah, you put an end to that. At least you put an end to allowing it to take center stage in your life, right? What's going on here, Spirit? What's going on? The Devil in the reverse. I can't make it up, baby. You cut it loose. Listen. And if this was somebody that you was in a relationship with, King of Pentacles, yeah, you let go of that toxic energy. You unbind yourself to, and it's not just one relationship. This could have been, because of, when we're honest about who we are, we were jumping from relationship to fucking relationship. Same shit. That's the same thing. You don't give your body a chance to heal. You don't know where people been because we're running from our fucking feelings. We don't want to be by ourselves, right? Who made up that saying, the best way to get over an ex is to get up under a new one? Make that shit's nasty. That shit's gross. That shit is not acceptable today. No, it's not. No. Exchanging cups with people you don't even know, right? Don't know where they coming from, you know what I'm saying? But you just don't want to be alone. You got to find a new way to live, new way to go. Listen, invest in yourself. That's twice. Invest in yourself. That's what you're doing. And it's working for you. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. All right? I'm going to get off this now because my whole mood done changed. I'm going to go do something else. I'll see y'all. Deuces, y'all stay up.